This is Flowerfield. It's on the Crevolea road, Aghadowey. It's about 4 miles from Garva and about 8 miles from Coleraine. It's a beautiful Grade B2 listed country house, and it's set on grounds of about 24 acres. So we're going up the main avenue now through the canopy of Scots pines and beech trees, and there's a carpet of spring bulbs there as well, snowdrops, crocuses and bluebells in season. And we're coming up now to the parking area in front of the house. It dates back to the early part of the 19th century, so in Georgian times, and it has that beautiful, well-proportioned Georgian architecture, both inside and outside, and we'll go in and have a look. So you see the Georgian fan lights on the doors coming in, the coloured glass and the lead on the doors, and we go through the lovely hall into the drawing room on the right-hand side. This is a beautifully well-proportioned room, and you can see the bay window there. Really good quality windows have been replaced. They're Marvin double glazed sash windows, and the majority of the house would have those. So we're going back across the hall again into the dining room. It's set up as a sitting room at the moment, but this is originally the dining room. And as you go through the house, you'll notice all the sort of the panelling, the nice panelled doors as well. We're going back through the hall into the rear hall, turning left into the kitchen. So the kitchen's really well fitted, and that is the nice view you have out from your kitchen sink. And you can see the porcelain tiled floor, plenty of space for kitchen table. And we're out into the rear hall now, turning left. This is the sitting room, family room at the rear of the house. You can see the nice quarry tiled floor. The walls are stone painted, lovely cosy room with the brick fireplace. And then we will go up into the rear hall again. That's the entrance to the basement down there. We'll look at that in a second. But first of all, the utility room, and that leads to the back door. And then just off the utility room is this cloakroom, and downstairs loo and wash hand basin. And then just as we come out there, I'll point out that door on the right-hand side. That takes you to that's the back stairs, takes you up to the first floor and to the attics. Now we're going to go down through the door I mentioned to the basement. And there are more rooms like that in the basement, about 6-foot headroom and the nice stone staircase. We'll go up that back into the rear hall, into the main hall, looking at that lovely Georgian entrance. And then we go up the stairs and then turn and go towards the front of the house and the main landing. Lovely central landing. It's really, really bright. All the bedrooms are off the landing, 2 at the front and then the other 3 at the rear. This is the master bedroom. And you can see that they're large windows. They let a lot of light in. You can see that from the video. And over in the corner here, we have the ensuite shower room. Wardrobes on the right-hand side. So we go back across the landing and we'll take a look at bedroom number 2. And then bedroom 3 is across the landing again. These are all double rooms. And that is it. And then we go back across the landing again. And there's a little passageway here that has both of these rooms. So there's bedroom 4. And bedroom 5. So we'll just go down to the half landing again. And then you see to the rear is this fabulous modern bathroom. It's really, really good size as well, but you can see the contemporary style basin, the corner bath, and it's nice oak flooring, and the corner shower cubicle as well. And then we go out the door here at the bathroom, and just on the right-hand side, that's a separate loo and wash hand basin. And that is the back stairs down to the utility room. And they also the stairs leading up to the attic rooms as well. Now, there's an immense amount of space here in the attics. We're just going to show you this one room but we've got plenty of space up there, 3 more rooms with gable windows up there as well. So the potential for the extra accommodation is immense. So now we're going to take a look outside. That's the interior of the house done. This is looking from the front door towards the avenue, the parking area, all the nice mature trees and the lawns. And those wrought iron gates take you through to the yard. But there's also the back drive just over to the right-hand side. You can see the car there. That's the back drive, and it runs up to these lovely old gate posts and the paddock there. And you can see the barn, the open corrugated iron barn, open to the field at the far end there as well. So the back drive just behind us there, and that then takes us into the yards. So that's where we came up, that back drive around to the right. And this is a beautiful cobblestone yard. You can see all the lovely cobbles. There's a stone wall all down the right-hand side of the yard with these open sheds and closed sheds. More outhouses at the bottom. And this barn here, this 2-storey barn with some old stone steps. Well, it's obviously old because it's all old. And stone steps up both ends, 3 units below and 3 units above. And then the nice old stone pillars again, taking you through to the rear yard. And then beyond the rear yard, there's a stack yard that we will look at from the other side after we go through the gardens and look at some of the land. So we're going to go past the barn, out through this lovely arched doorway. There are a couple of these leading in and out of the garden, but we're going to go into the garden now. Super mature garden with trees, lawns, shrubs and hedging. And we're going to go straight through this part of the garden, and that is straight into one of the fields. There's a little paddock there at the front as well. There's 6 fields altogether, including that paddock, and then that nice band of beech trees down the side of that field. So we're back into the garden again, and we're going to go along, look at all the flower beds, vegetable beds, the tunnel, and then you see the lovely garden wall there. It's partially walled garden, lovely garden wall with the greenhouse, and then the potting shed at the end. So lots of little pathways as well. And then this is another Gothic arch doorway that leads us back into the stack yard at the rear that I was mentioning earlier on. So if we look right-handed now, that takes us up into the rear yard and the main yard and the house. This is the other yard, and nice stone buildings there are, and the entrance to the field again. That is the video more or less complete. If you'd like to have a look at Flowerfield, Crevolea Road, please give us a call. The number's coming up on the screen now. We'd love to hear from you.